Good morning, fishy folks. Hope this sounds okay. I am using a new lapel mic I got on a Black Friday, early Black Friday deal from Amazon. Normally $15.99, on sale $7.49. Thought for $8 I can't really go wrong, especially if it sounds better. So first item I bought to make the YouTube videos better is a mic. So we're looking at the Swordtail Molly tank and the Planting for Profit tank. I don't know if you can see, but there are Molly Fry. It's hard to tell how many there are in here because it's a big tank and they're so small and light colored. But there's at least 5 or 6. I'm sure there's plenty more, but I just can't see them. You can also see there's some duckweed growing, and that's fine. Every day I take a handful of duckweed out like this, and I put it in here for the goldfish, and it's gone by the end of the day. He's doing his job, looking good. This tank I did bring some water sprite water sprite over to my local fish store. Sorry, I will bring some water sprite over to my local fish store. I also will be getting some root tabs for my dwarf sage that is growing. I mean, it's all over the place. It's just kind of small, so it's a root feeder. I'm going to get some root tabs, excuse me, for it. And yeah, that's what's going on with this tank. While we're down low, the fish room is a mess, still under construction for the auto water change system. The plan today, which is Sunday, is to get a lot of work done on that. Basically because it's like 30 degrees outside. It was 70 yesterday, but it's like 30 today. So really nothing new in this fry grow out tank. There's some swordtails, and I believe there's some platies as well. When I was moving, I was just throwing a bunch of stuff in here. There was a mama neon swordtail in here, and you can see there's a bunch of her fry. I did move her to the adult neon swordtail tank, so she can do her business there. It looks like there's a guppy or two in there too, so I gotta take care of those when they get bigger. One of my subscribers, Rico Suave, suggested, putting the swordtails in here, letting them grow, and get territory, and that'll make their sword grow. So I'm trying that. That was a long time ago. All right, let's see if I can move the chair, my creeper chair. All right, so we have I call it the Guppy Community Tank. Could be a mutt tank. Just, onesies, twosies of guppies that I have that don't have a pair, like that fantastic male right there. I don't have a female. What is that, a red cobra perhaps? I don't really have a female for that, so drop them in this tank, see what happens. That yellow cobra male, I have one yellow cobra male, one yellow cobra female, and a bunch of juveniles and fry. So rather than risk that female getting her ass kicked by both males, wanting a piece, I decided to put him in here. And you can see how many tiny fry are in here, because when the lights go out, the guppies get busy. We're trying to keep this tank much cleaner. You can see there isn't that much moam. There is a little under there too. I think I may actually put another filter in here eventually when we go to the auto water change system, as opposed to the central sump system, which is back there. All right, Angels, Platinum's doing well. I put that third one back because he seemed to be doing well, but now he's scared in the back, so I'm probably going to move him again. I just don't know where yet. They haven't really shown, other than beating the crap out of that other one, as you can just see, they haven't shown any other spawning behavior, but I'm thinking that's probably what that was. So time to get them out of there. These guys are eating great, pooping well as you can see, but still no eggs. Same thing here. Oh, look at the colors. They got their stripes out. Oh, what the heck? Look at that! We've got eggs! We've got eggs! Look how gorgeous they look with their stripes. I was gonna sell these two because they weren't spawning for me, but the price just went up if the guy still wants them. Alright, well, what do we got over here? We don't really have anywhere for those eggs, so we're gonna have to get that 5.5 gallon ready. Which means I may drain that 10 gallon where the bluegrass guppies are to move it down to a bottom shelf to put the 5.5 there. Plans. I gotta think about this because the plan for this rack is move that 20. Not sure where I'm gonna put it yet, but put 4 5.5 gallons up top, 3 10s and 3 10s. I just bought 5 10-gallon tanks for $35, so $7 a tank, cheaper than $1 per gallon. 3 of them are brand new. 2 of them had newts in them, or geckos, or some small delicate lizard, as the person said to me. I'll just bleach them out, no problem. Alright, so let's think about this. What are you going to do? Maybe I'll just, I don't know, because these tanks are all going to be drilled and on an auto water change system. But now that I think about it, I only bought 6 bulkheads because that's all I was going to do. Alright, we can plan this out later. We've got eggs! Alright. What else? Lots of, what are these things called? Endlers. Lots of endlers. You can see the original green cobra. No other green cobras in there. But I do have to start separating these out. Male and female. Male and female? Male and female. Male and female pairs. Oh boy, it's early. Because that's how my local fish store wants them, which is okay, I guess. I mean, I'd rather he would just take what I have. You know, I'd give him mostly males, a couple females, and smaller females will become feeders, but whatever. More angels here. These may be going to what I would like to call my grandparents. They're actually my older son's girlfriend. We've known the family for years. They've sort of adopted my kids as their own, so that, you know, by rights that means they're my parents. I guess my parents, but they're awesome. We love them. We just had dinner with them yesterday, and they were over for dinner for Luke's birthday, and saw I have a show tank upstairs with some veil-tail angels, and they fell in love with it, and so now they want a tank after Christmas, a bow front in a 36-inch space, but he wants some couple inches on either side, so I gotta find the biggest 30-inch bow front I can find. Money, it's not that money is no object, but he just wants to do it right. He doesn't care. He wants a ginormous filter, so less maintenance. So 36-gallon bow front's probably going to get an FX5 or 6, FX4 or 6. We'll see. All right. Dalmatian Mollies, doing well. Nothing really going on there. Empty tank. More angels. I was kind of hoping we'd start to see some spawning activity. I haven't. I keep knocking the slate over. I put that suction cup, which doesn't do suction. And look, they all want to eat. Hi, guys. Yeah, they all want to eat. I am on the lookout for some female blue or gold rams of decent quality that won't break the bank. Even some mail order places I saw. Wow, sorry about the glare, guys. Even some mail order places I saw didn't either didn't have them in stock or really wanted a lot of money. I may go back to Imperial Tropicals because they have some and free shipping over $45. Although you do pay for it in the price of the fish. But I was happy with the quality. This guy's lonely. He's doing fantastic. I mean, look how great he looks. He eats. Alright, red and yellow guppy tank. Sunset guppies. I don't know what you want to call them. I've been getting a bunch with that extra layer tail. I'm going to be separating those out and try to breed for that. That's going to be my winter breeding project. See how clean the tank is from the albino bristlenose. But, you know, hundreds of fry in there. Capturing these fish is going to be sort of difficult, but we'll see. I see 2 fish with that layer tail. I just got to kind of figure out what female that came from. This is the Sunset Platy tank. I had 2 females. I lost one this morning. I don't know what happened. She was face down. She looked very pregnant, but you know, I don't know what happened. So she's got this tank alone. My plan is to get some more females and some more males. Actually, a couple more females and maybe one more male, and probably take this tank off the system and treat just this tank and put them in here straight away and hopefully get some babies soon. These are the babies. The 3 juveniles that were in this tank are now in here. You can see they are bigger, even though they were born after. I'm guessing that's because there's so much fight over food. So we'll be feeding more. I'm probably going to get some auto feeders and for the fry tanks to help grow out. Ginormous female guppies, no fry yet. Can't explain it. Thought I'd have fry from all 3 of them. Is it possible they're eating them? I guess, but really with all this moss, I doubt it. Koi swordtails, no swords yet. Little Daddy and his woman, no fry yet. Soon though. Layer tail molly, creamsicle layer tail molly fry growing out. Somehow a neon juvenile from this tank is in this tank, hiding in the back somewhere. There he is. I don't know. I guess he jumped. Neon swordtail fry or juveniles, pretty shy. Red wag fry, juveniles. Getting to the sellable size, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll see. We'll see. I actually go to my local fish store today. Haven't been in a while. Need some food. Need a pump. Gotta check out what he's got in stock. I don't know what we're gonna call these. We're gonna call these koi swordtail that aren't very koi, and I do have to capture out the platy fry, the platy juveniles or platies that are in there that don't belong. Yellow cobra tank, growing nice. Fry are growing up. We're probably going to keep, obviously, the male, the big female, probably another male and 2 or 3 females. Sell the rest when they're of size. Green cobra fry starting to show color in their tails. Looking good. This is one of the tanks where I would put an auto water feeder. Just a note about those cheap China filters, they suck. The suction cups, if they last 6 months, that's a lot. For small tanks, I would recommend, wow, this bench is a mess. I would recommend a filter like this, possibly 2. This says nano tanks, so yeah, I would recommend 2, or, you know, a filter like this but bigger. Obviously not this size, but you know, maybe the small one that Corey sells, CF20 maybe or something. I don't know. Anyway, these are the guppy fry from my friend. So they're mutts. just letting them grow out. I'll give a couple of them back to him if he wants. If not, I'll keep the rest. Not sure what I'll do with them. Depends how they look. I see some blue in some tails, some red in some tails. If it's blue and red, I will probably end up keeping them and starting to breed them myself and sell the next generation. Alright, neon swordtail tank. I hate this style tank. I can fit 2 10s there, which if I do that, I have to decide where I'm going to put, you know, those bigger fish, those bigger swordtails. I can fit 20s up there, but getting to the top would really suck, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know. A lot of plans I'm thinking about the fish room, like moving that 40. I could put let's see, in that space I could fit 2 more 20s and a 10. But I kind of like the 40, but you know, I could put the 40 here or something, or build another rack. I don't know. And then we have this tank. I don't know, a couple hundred red wag adults and juveniles and fry. I don't see the one adult female I have. I have to look for her. Alright, that's pretty much the update from the fish room. I am gonna figure something out with these eggs. I'm tempted to leave them and try to train parents to raise them, but I'm also tempted to just throw them in a tank over here or somewhere for now. I don't know. I will let you know though. Oh, we didn't get to these tanks. Bluegrass guppies. No fry yet. A little cold in this tank. I don't have a heater. It's not part of the system, so let's see if we can figure out what it is. This tank is 77 with a heater. It's a small crappy heater, so this tank with a regular heater is probably more. We'll see what temperature this is. We got Big Daddy and his posse in the Angel Grow Out tank. You'll see we lost one for a stupid reason. Black panda guppies. Fry, lots of mom. See if we can see more fry. I thought I counted like 7 or 8 the day after they dropped, but now I don't see that many. But you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, they're all there. They're just moving around and small. And then we got this assorted tank of swords. Oh look, he's growing a sword. That's interesting. I thought that was a female. I'm gonna have to look into that. So we got the reds, the red wag swords. I don't know if that's what you call them. There's 3 or 4 fry in here that made it. 1, 2. Don't know where the rest are, but yesterday there were 3. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out what to do with these. Also, I think this tank is gonna go on my workbench when I clear it off, which is just the motivator to clear off the workbench when the system is installed. And I might do shrimp in there. I'm kind of torn between shrimp and shellies. I saw, as I said before, I saw Joey's video on shellies. I've been doing some research on shellies, and they do look pretty cool. I just have to figure out if the local fish store will buy them. If not, I probably won't keep them. I know he'll buy shrimp from me because when he gets shrimp in, they're crappy. Half of them die. He doesn't really know how to care for them. So if I could give him stronger shrimp, he would definitely buy them from me. Right now all he sells are reds, and they're low quality. I've never bought from him because they're low quality. So we'll see. I don't think anyone else really around here sells shrimp either. So that's possibly an opportunity. I gotta really start researching what to do for a shrimp tank. Watching Bob's video and Loop Diesel's video. Loop? I don't know. And Lucas LR Brett's videos on shrimp. That's probably where I got them from. I probably got them from Lucas. Because he seems to have the best varieties. Nice guy. All right, so this tank is only at 76, so it's really not that cold. Thought it'd be cooler. I don't know. I would like these guys to breed soon, to drop fry soon, obviously, because it takes a couple months for them to grow out. I'm babbling now because I want to go get coffee. I want to go buy parts for my auto water change system, so I'm not really thinking straight. So you guys have a great day, a great Sunday. Maybe I'll see you in the stream tonight if I'm awake. This time change has kicked my booty. Oh, one other thing. Snail population is starting to come back, but I see a lot of dead snails in here. I don't know what killed them off. Could be just lack of food in this tank, but I think the medicines I gave killed them off. Which, I was only growing snails because I hope to have a puffer one day, and they're beneficial for the environment of fish tanks. So we'll see what's up with the snails. I didn't really see many in these tanks. A couple carcasses there, but all right, everyone, have a great day. We'll leave you on the eggs. Well, unfortunately, I was doing a water change using this, as I always do in my little fry tanks. I wasn't paying attention, and I noticed the water, when I looked across the room, wasn't any lower. And I looked, and that fish was stuck in the end. You can see his head got smushed from the vacuum. So, rip angelfish baby. So, I guess the moral of that story is, you know, don't leave it unattended. Whenever I have a little fry, like in this tank, the tanks are a mess. I just did a water change. I don't, you know, clean up the mom, because the in fry tanks, especially with new fry, because they eat on the merm. They eat on that dirt down there, and so I just drain water. I don't vacuum, I guess. But what I do in this tank is I drain it through this, you know, airline hose with the rigid airline tubing at the end into a white bucket. I let the water settle for a little while, and then I look for movement. And if there's a snail, okay. If there's a fry, okay, I get it. I take the fry out, put him back in his home. Unfortunately, I didn't really think much about this. I'm like, those guys are too big to get sucked up. Not really. So, unfortunately, lesson learned. Unfortunately, I took a life with my lesson, but now I know, and I won't do it again. So, have a great day.